Hey guys, in this video we're going to take the Radio Flyer out for a ride, and I'm going to demonstrate something for you because something that's kind of one of those things that just kind of bothered me a little bit about e-bike companies and e-bikes, and it's some of the frustration that I experienced. So we're gonna use the Radio Flyer here. Not saying the Radio Flyer is a bad name, because it's not. It's a bike that brings back a lot of memories from decades ago, but it's something that yeah, we're going to go do. So check it out real quick. Radio Flyer Flex, 10 amp hour battery. I believe, I don't remember now. It's been a couple of weeks. 500 watt motor, maybe. Rigid forks, nice controls up here, nice display. A lot of good things about this bike that are really nice. Dual kickstand. Of course, you can carry a child in here, and you can have your child have a place to hold on. It helps keep them secure so they don't slide and fall off when you're hitting the corners really fast, you know. Got this nice little bag you can get right here. It just opens up that easy, so you can stop at the grocery store if you need to, if you don't have said child with you. So it's easy to bounce between the two without having to take anything off. So I like that. Yeah, let's go for a ride. All right, the Radio Flyer Flex. Torque sensor. Oh my goodness. Good pedal resistance all the way through. Just really nice ride in a lot of ways. But getting back to e-bike companies and some of the things that just really irritate me is, well, there's a couple of things with e-bike companies that irritate me, but one of them that I'm talking about in this particular video is when you get a really super nice e-bike like this and it has rigid forks. There's my buddy Tom.
What the hell are you doing?
Just out making a video, man. What are you doing? Where you headed?
I'm just running in the back.
You what?
I'm running in the back quick.
Huh?
Is that a new one?
It's one of the newer ones. Can I ask you something on video? Okay, let's wait for this truck to get by. I know this is your first e-bike, okay? What is your opinion about an e-bike that has rigid forks and not suspension forks?
I'd rather have suspension.
You'd rather have suspension forks? Yeah, that's what this video is about. We're out doing a ride, and I'm specifically talking about how some e-bike companies keep putting rigid forks.
Yeah.
And the idea is, well, if it's a road bike, you don't need it, right? That's the general thought process. But we both know when we're going up and down curbs, getting in and out of our driveway, the sidewalks are tore up and they take years to get them fixed.
That one up front.
Potholes.
5 years, 6 years now that I've reported that one.
Yeah.
And I report it every 6 months.
The roads, they get potholes and stuff in them. And you don't want to hit something like that with something with rigid forks. And that's what this video is about. And it's kind of funny that you come riding down the street. So
Even the seat I changed from the hard one,
yeah,
to the shock.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the shock.
yeah, because the suspension seat post helps a lot. It does.
Yeah.
But you still have that jolt when you hit a bump, especially going off your driveway on the front. It's still going to jolt you pretty good, you know? Yeah. And it's like, there's no need for it.
Nah.
Not when they can put suspension forks on
you.
there.
You got to do that. Just make it a regular bike.
Right.
You
Yep.
got to make it.
When you're riding at higher speeds and you hit even a small bump, you feel it a lot more because you're at a higher speed.
Yep.
That's what my rant is with this video. It's all about got to have suspension forks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. Suspension all the way.
Yeah.
I rode one up in Orlando with no suspension. That thing sucked so bad. My chin was on. I'm like, holy moly.
Yeah,
and
man.
it was an off-road bike.
Yeah.
I'm like, seriously?
It doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make no sense at all.
That is too funny. So that wasn't planned. We bump into my neighbor, Tom. Tom is the guy that cuts my lawn and paints houses in the neighborhood and does other things for people. But I sold him that Zoda bike. No, not Zoda. Zora bike, Zora Master, about a year ago or so. And he loves that bike, man. He's just all over the place on that bike. But again, you know, it's got rigid forks, and it's one of the reasons why I sold it. It's a great bike, but I sold it because of the stupid forks. I wasn't going to keep it long term. He loves it, but he does wish it had suspension forks. You heard him. So of all the things that e-bike companies do that they could do better, and yet one of them is they got to put suspension forks on their bikes for the reason I just mentioned. You go faster. A smooth riding surface is not guaranteed. Kids and eggs, I say it on here all the time, kids and eggs. If you're hauling kids and eggs on a cargo bike, why would you have rigid forks? Hey, did you see the brand new electric cargo bike, the 2.0, the new version? Yeah, they've got suspension forks on that. They got a lot of nice improvements on that one. They said they'll be sending that to me when it gets in stock. So here after Christmas sometime, they're going to send that out to us. So I'm excited because finally a nice cargo bike with what I suspect is going to be good suspension forks. The next cargo bike that I enjoyed the most was probably the eBike Flux. It was well equipped, nice in a lot of ways. So I really like that bike, but again, the forks, it had suspension forks, just not the greatest. You can't adjust them. But hey guys, look, the case in point, riding along flat surface and then you run into a problem like this. Now I know this is exaggerated a little bit, right? But still, that's a significant bump. And the point is, you're riding along, taking a cruise. Sometimes the road less traveled is not in good repair. So I guess my recommendation to you, if you're looking at buying a bike, buy one that's got suspension forks. People stop buying the bikes that don't have suspension forks. Well, maybe these companies will catch on. Yeah, here we go. All right, guys, so we're gonna call this video done. Quick stop here. No one behind me. Quick turn around. And we're gonna go back. There's a pothole, better dodge it. Don't wanna get bounced off this bike. Hey, they picked up all the debris from the hurricane finally, so pretty cold this morning too. Again, this is Florida weather, but cold for us is 60 degrees. Pretty chilly morning this morning, which is nice. High heat, high humidity. Let me know what you think about suspension forks. I'd like to hear from everyone because I would like to tell all these manufacturers what you, the consumer, think about rigid forks or suspension forks, for sure. Yep. Drop it down below. Maybe I'll share this video with some of these manufacturers that need to make some improvements. So now's your chance to tell them what you think. I'll see you guys in another video soon. Ride responsibly, ride safe.